A brand new ride could be coming to Thorpe Park in the near future. And no, I don't mean Hyperia, I mean another one. A new 120-foot drop tower has opened that has a drop intensity probably about the same as an elevator. A brand new roller coaster has opened very far up north that's definitely also not a brand new roller coaster. And I'm finally not ill anymore. All that and more has happened this past week in theme parks. Yes, we're back again, and I know what you're thinking from the intro and what I've spieled off already. Yeah, it's been a very strange week, but I'm here to cover it in the best series on earth. You've never seen a series like it with such amazing intro music. Hit it. And there is actually a lot of news for once, so I'm so excited to cover it all. And if you want to see more videos in the future where I cover even more news, then please be sure to subscribe to the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. Well then, it's been a very jam-packed past week in theme parks, hasn't it? And I'm going to start with some smaller things first. Although I don't think a smaller thing is something that's 120 foot tall. Either way, on the 26th of April, Adventure Island in Southend announced that their brand new drop tower ride would be opening. And they announced that the day before it was opening. But despite the very last minute announced opening date, they opened it on the 27th of April. It is currently the 15th of May. Oh, it's not this past week in theme parks, is it? I've been ill, I'm allowed to get away with it. But the ride is an SBF Visa drop tower, and it features a 120 foot plus high intensity thrilling drop. It's called Vertigo, it's coloured red and blue, and it actually looks quite nice at the park. And at the same park, you've of course got Rage, which is another thrill ride. You've got Axis, which is a great thrill flat ride. Surely this 120 foot drop tower is on par with them, thrill level wise. Well, take a look at this drop. It is literally croc drop. If you made it double the height, there you go, that's it. And I don't think I could stomach that drop for sure. I think it is a bit of lost potential being that tall of a drop tower, and something that's even smaller like Detonator at Thorpe Park has way more oomph as you reach the bottom. This just has a little bit of a, declining. Oh, I'm spinning as well. But you know what? It looks cool, and I'm glad they got a new ride. The drop tower fits there very nicely. Next topic. All the way up north, they have opened a brand new roller coaster at Lightwater Valley. Although I say brand new roller coaster, it's not. Pretty much, they've opened a new ride which is called Rocket Roller Coaster 321 Blast Off, or Rocket Roller Coaster for short. We knew it was a family coaster because of the height restriction. We knew it was going to be a roller coaster, but we didn't know anything else until now, because we now know that it is apparently an Interpark Cyclone model. Never heard of one of them before. It has a lift hill that's 32 feet tall, and it looks like this. And the Rocket Roller Coaster 321 Blast Off isn't actually a brand new ride, because like I've said many times already in this video, it has some interesting history, because it actually existed before in Bulgaria on top of a building. That's one way to exaggerate your height stat. But it went from Bulgaria to somewhere nearer home, Cornwall in England. And it actually had the same colour scheme, and it had these lovely trains as well. And now it's moved all the way up to Lightwater Valley, or the Ultimate Land as it used to be known as. And it does look like a good little coaster for families. I'm just still really fuming that they got rid of not only the Ultimate, but Raptor Attack as well. Raptor Attack was so good. I'm here to talk about the new ride, not the old one. But yeah, it gives them more capacity, gives them more rides and attractions for younger generations and families. So you know what? We'll take it. 1,000 likes and I will travel all the way to Lightwater Valley just to ride this thing. Why would I even say that? Please help me. But somewhere I will be travelling to is a theme park down south next week. On the 24th of May, Thorpe Park are of course opening the brand new tallest and fastest roller coaster in the UK, Hyperia. And that coaster does look insane. I can't say much for the landscaping right now because we're almost a week away and it still looks like a construction site, but it's okay. But the coaster itself, the layout of that ride looks insane. And we actually could be getting another ride just opposite it, but I'll talk about that later. But in this past week, Thorpe Park have revealed some very questionable things regarding Hyperia and its sort of story, and also the area name. And I just wanted to brush on it for a bit because, oh my god, the uproar on social media has been crazy. Since a few years ago, Thorpe Park decided to step away from the sort of area names, you know, your old towns, the jungles, the lost cities. They were saying about stepping away from that. But what have they decided to call the Hyperia area? Yes, they have given that a name, and they seem to have gone back on what they were saying originally, but you know, might be a cool name still. Well, brace your ears, because I'm about to say the name of this brand new area. Because the new tallest and fastest roller coaster in the UK will be placed within the area of Fearless Valley. It's okay, at least there's no other areas in a theme park in the UK that start with F and end with Valley. Either way, I thought I would ask you guys what you think of this area name. And we're going to go through some of your thoughts, because I think that's a lot more fun than what I was going to say. I like it, but could have played more into the splashdown and name it Fearless Falls instead. Fearless Falls would have been quite nice. Even Fearless Lake. You know, that sounds pretty decent. That area isn't a valley. Why is it called Fearless Valley? Tall land. I didn't know they made an area for me. But it's not a valley, it's on an island. What?
I prefer really not to speak.
Love the name, Voltron Nevera. Please stop, I miss it. Quite interesting, actually. It's a very flat valley. Bad. Hopefully, the area will also account for new rides in the Slammer/Black Mirror Labyrinth area. Aha! My next topic has arrived to me directly on a platter. A brand new ride that could be coming to Thorpe Park. Because there's actually been some interesting revelations recently regarding requests for use of some names for brand new attractions or rides. And there's even been some construction work going on too. If you remember, ages ago there was a name trademarked for a brand new roller coaster at Thorpe Park, and that was Hyperia. So, you know, it kind of shows that they are linked somehow. The same company that trademarked for that name has since trademarked for two new names, Skybound and iFly. Now, I don't know about you, but iFly just sounds like an upcharge skydiving attraction. But the name Skybound, that is very Hyperia-esque. I could see a flat ride of that name at Thorpe Park. And that could easily be backed up from the fact they have started deconstructing the old Slammer queue line. As you can see here, yes, there you go, they're deconstructing that queue line. I guess it's also the Black Mirror queue line, but technically it's Slammer's. Thorpe Park have literally said that Slammer is going this year, and they have also hinted at a new ride right opposite Hyperia. But it all might be too good to be true. But if it were called iFly or even Skybound, what would it be? We could see a Gerstlauer Skyfly attraction, like Skyforce, Red Arrows, whatever the hell it's called, at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. You could have it themed to Hyperia and sort of the flight and, I don't know, the god flying away with her wings. It would be some sort of ancient spinning device flying around, rather than Red Arrow planes. Other than that, we could also see maybe a small gyro swing in that space, just sort of swinging back and forth diagonally, maybe against Hyperia. It's fighting it. Where have I seen that before? But that would also be really cool. They are great flat rides, and especially little gyro swings. Some of the most intense flat rides too. So give us one, and I'm sure it'll be a top flat ride in the UK. And one thing that seems almost too good to be true, and probably wouldn't even fit, is one of these things. Can you imagine? They're calling it Skybound. It's next to the UK's tallest roller coaster. Why not make the UK's tallest ride in general? I think one of these is open somewhere in America, but if they brought one here, or even something smaller or similar to it, I think it would be a rather monstrous ride, and it would be a lot of fun. I just don't know if Heathrow would allow it. Either way, what are your thoughts on this potential new ride, and also the area name for Hyperia? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Good night!